Did you not start it?
I started it right now. I'm sending the link out in
What
Discord.
was? Oh,
Is it on YouTube or Twitch? YouTube. Alright.
YouTube.
bro, what kind of question is? What kind of spam ass question is that?
Is it on YouTube or Twitch? I'm retarded.
I don't know if we're gonna interview Devontae or not.
I'm gonna put it in announcements. Bro. I'm at everyone so many times a day reminding them about the finals. No one is safe today.
I saw that you forgot. You said podcast at 3:30, and then you was like, and finals at 7. You're such a silly goose.
I am a silly goose.
Belly button.
All right, we got a bunch of people here. Yeah, tell you we're gonna interview Boston and you at some point if you get on. Cause like you could be on the game and like Boston kind of lives in my house, so like. All right, we can hop into it if y'all want. Doing it live is different because I don't have to give like an intro like I'm Logan Paul. We can just start talking about stuff since it's a live stream and you got to hear me scream at the camera.
Yeah, what he said.
So yeah, we can roll it into it and just talk about the postseason and stuff in general. Dylan, ready up, dear God.
Oh, my bad.
But
Always messing with
My fault, yo.
on God, bro, on God.
My fault, yo.
But yeah, there's a lot of really good games this postseason. The views on a lot of the games have been crazy. So huge shout out to all you guys for all the support we've had. We've had multiple games over 20 plus viewers. We've had just about every game's hit 10 at some point during the game, which is pretty solid. Some of the regular season games stayed at like 5 viewers the entire time. Like that was the highest we hit. So we've done really good here in the postseason. But we can start out wherever you guys want. Any important postseason games to talk about?
I'll let Sam go first.
that Jets Kodiaks one. That was the most important one of the year. I mean, for postseason, that was big.
Yeah,
Kodiaks lost.
I gotta agree with that.
I think if Kodiaks won that, then Kodiaks are in the finals.
I completely agree.
Bringing up a bad past.
Because I was talking about this before. The Moose really struggle when they have to outscore another team. You know, they really struggle with that.
The Moose are so overrated, in my opinion.
They're really just a weird team. They beat every like average team in the league by a good amount, but like in the really good teams, it's like semi close the entire time, but not really close enough for you to say like, you know, it was a close game. It's just they're just a really weird like group, you know. They play really slow defensive basketball. They don't score the ball hardly at all, but they try and get as many rebounds as they can to make up for their scoring deficit. They might not score a ton of points, but they're going to try and out defend you and out rebound you so they can get second chance opportunities to make up for their lack of scorers. Because really, their entire offense is just called Sean Randall.
You really only have one chance at a shot with them. Sean Randall gets all of the rebounds.
Yeah, so you got to make shots, and when teams make shots against them, I just think they struggle.
Yeah. I think that's really the only like big matchup was the Jets Kodiak.
Yeah. And I think Barons Lowriders was bigger than a lot of people will talk about because the Barons beating the Lowriders by like 20 points kind of confirmed. It's like the Barons are a lot better than people give them credit for, in my opinion. They had their ups and downs all season, didn't really find their rhythm, but I do think the Barons are a really solid team now.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that.
But let's talk about how much the Force have improved to play the Knights and like not get blowed out terribly.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Made the Barons look bad. Knights, Force kept it in with like 10 all game, 10, 15.
Well, except for like there in that second half, it really would have been like a huge blowout. But like Simcast, this is what an important fact. No, that happened in the Barons game, but the Simcast hates the Knights, so they did the same thing in the Force game. Like I don't feel safe to Simcast tonight. Like we will probably just play out the entire game. For one, it's the finals, And two, like the Simcast, I don't want to lose the finals to Simcast. That would be even worse.
Right.
Imagine if we go to Simcast and someone loses like a 20-point lead. Like, what am I supposed to say?
That's
My
tough.
bad.
You're gonna be in a pickle.
My bad. You got out sim, bro. I don't know. I'm excited for tonight, though. I think the games will be really good. Are we in solo right now?
Yeah, we're in solo shows.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I'm gonna beat y'all.
that's Peyton.
Neptune Sharks. Just wanted to mention that. You know, no one. The Neptunes just like, I don't know what to say about them anymore.
You overrate them too much.
I
Yeah,
do. I feel like.
after that game winner from Greg, I think they got way overrated.
I think the Neptunes are really. I don't know how to explain it. They have the big three there, the core that you would think you need to win. Like if you saw
Yeah.
Greg,
Yeah.
Peyton, and Robbie Steele, you would think this is a solid team. You know, really solid.
It's
But
just
then-
those other two. Really big
Yeah.
liability.
What do you think they're missing? Like, what do you think they're like one step away from?
I don't know.
I don't even know, man.
I want to give an answer, but I legitimately just don't have a clue.
Just
I don't know
to be
because
honest, I don't have a clue either.
they look so good on paper, and in some of the games they look good. But then it's just like I feel like they play to their competition a lot. Like they normally keep the same deficit, no matter who they play. They could play the Barons and like keep it to a close games, or they'll play like they just played the Sharks and kept it to a close game. You know, they're just like a really like weird team. That's why like it's difficult to talk about them because you don't know what they need.
Right.
You definitely need, I think, an improvement at center. I think to compete in this league, you have to have a good center. There's so many
I
talented
stand by
centers.
You gotta have a good.
Yeah. There's Sam, Sean Randall, Aiden. I mean, like,
Bill, Ricky Blake.
exactly. There's 5, you know, really, really like all-star caliber centers right there in that category.
Can I just
All-
say something real quick?
Yeah.
The fact we call this dude Bill and don't give him nothing for that just cracks me up.
Oh, look, there's an Among
We
Us
call this
skin.
dude Bill. Anyways, I just had to say that. My bad.
No, you're good. There's one of those. Dylan, look, it's the skin we were talking about, or Devontae. I'm gonna grab him. You see him? The dude with the bone sticking out. We need that skin so we can be the bone squad. So we gotta win 3 games in a row.
Oh,
Look at him. Look at that big bone. Look at him.
we got eliminated.
I just grabbed that bone.
Hold on, pause.
But anyways, what is some future picks for the teams? Now that we're talking about, you know, like what the future is for the Barons, we talk about what the future is for the Neptunes. What are some other teams that you think, you know, what they hold in the future? Some teams you think could get really, really, you know, significantly worse next year, or some teams you think could really rise on like a rankings chart next year?
I want to say I'm gonna go first. Sorry, Sam, but I gotta say the Force. Like we haven't got to see a full season of their improvement, and I can't wait to see a full season of all their improvements they made.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, Force are gonna be a big team next year.
I expect to see the Force in the top 5.
Yeah, and a team that would probably not like get worse. I don't know, to be honest.
I think team to get worse would probably be the Lowriders. I mean, Force are looking on the upside, Knights are looking on the upside. Supersonics or Lowriders really aren't.
I don't even know if you can say the Supersonics. I mean, like, they're already not great. I don't know. I want to see their offseason moves before I say it. But that's what the Sonics need. They need, you know, I want to see more of Grayson Spillers. They're another team I think is really just iffy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you don't know how Grayson's gonna play. Because we've seen Grayson be really, really horrible on the Jets. But then first game in a new situation, he goes for 40.
He was just in the
So,
wrong system.
I mean,
It's
that
that
could...
or he's consistent, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Like
either
Ian
way.
Goff.
We saw what Grayson's capable of.
Yeah, on a good night, we
He never
saw
really
what Grayson could do.
Definitely. He never really produced on any other teams. What I'm worried about, though.
Yeah, that's
He's
got to
been on
be...
two
Mhm,
different teams, two different lineups, two different systems. And
All right, boys. I'm going to the finals. I'm about to clutch this. Live on stream. Hexagon. I haven't got out. Dude, I've actually been playing this today, like, before we got on. I played, like, earlier this morning, dude. I'm just saying, oh my god, I've got Blast Ball and Hexaring all day. I haven't got Hexagon once. I've been to, like, 5 or 6 finals. Like, give me something other than these two. I would take Fall Mountain at this point. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I take that back. Like, that's my least favorite one.
Fall Mountain sucks.
Dude, Fall Mountain is so horrible.
For real.
I'm about to get this guy.
But Sam, I want to know what you're thinking about like a team that could possibly get worse.
On my Kodiak side, honestly, I think Moose are going to be on a downfall next year. Moose.
I could see
probably the
that.
Sharks, to be honest.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. The Sharks, they kind of traded away some good people involved, like Evan Solo and who's the other
Ian
dude?
Cobb.
Yeah, they traded away, like, kind of the heart of their offense multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 1v1.
Just don't think they can produce like they normally do.
Hold up, time to clutch up, baby.
It's just you and one other dude. The boy focusing right now. Oh,
It's okay. It's okay.
that's crazy. I know you're so salty on the inside.
Yeah. That hurts. I suck at that one, though. Like, I don't think I killed anyone that entire time. I was just trying to wait for him to make a mistake. Here, let's move to squads. We have better luck there. Oh, no, we can't play squad. Oh, we can fill it. We can fill it and just hopefully not get a horrible teammate.
I feel like I'm gonna disconnect that one. Disconnect.
Okay.
I want your opinion.
Kenyan Claw brand.
Say, I don't know if I can do that. I'm not as good as you at the rant whole thing. That's your deal. I can't do it without you. What were you saying, Dylan?
Said, what did I say? Oh yeah, I want your opinion
On what?
on teams that could get worse or teams that can get better.
Teams that could get significantly worse, I feel like, are the Kodiaks. Is one that I'm gonna go ahead and just throw out there on a limb. Don't know really how. It's gonna depend on a lot of the free agency spins and stuff, but I think Chance giving Devontae the playbook upset a lot of people. I don't think that was the ultimate factor of the game. It definitely helped, but I don't think that was the ultimate driving factor of the game. I just think the Jets are really, really good now. I think the Jets, Kodiaks, and Knights, all three are the 3 best teams in the league. But I think that was enough motive for someone to want out. So I think if you lose even a small piece like Aiden Van, not even a small piece. I say small piece, but I mean that's a guy that was putting up 17 points a game at the end of the season, a huge piece, you know, for a successful championship team to have that, you know, third offensive option with like Aiden Van.
Right.
I think I don't know. I think that you lose him, but then it could get to worse. I mean, if Dylan goes into free agency, I know you're on the podcast. We don't have to speak much about this. Now I won't ask you any questions about it, but if you lose a piece like Dylan White or he goes into free agency, for example, you've given him enough motive to see what he's worth, see who wants him. Where could he end up playing? I mean, Bill. I don't think Bill would be the one to leave the Kodiaks, but you never know.
Bill's just an oddball.
Yeah, I don't know what could happen. It depends on free agency, but I do think the Kodiaks could see a significant, downgrade next season. It wouldn't shock me a lot, really.
Me neither. I can see it.
I do think the Kodiaks are really good, but I don't know. Teams that could get a lot better. There's a lot of teams I think could be in line for substantial improvement. I don't think the Moose will, but I think the Moose could. I think that there's a possibility that they could sign a scoring point guard and give Sean Randall the 1-2 punch he needs, a little bit of help offensively. I mean, that's really all that the Moose are away from winning. Oh, leave game. We didn't qualify. That's my fault.
Moose is just a bunch of defense.
Yeah, they need another offensive player. That's it. That's the story. They need maybe 2 offensive players. They need a solid scorer. If the Moose had Caleb Mueller, I think they're absolutely horrifying. But they need their second option behind Sean Randall, like a perimeter scorer, and they need a 2-way guy, a 3-and-D maybe, someone that gets it done on both ends efficiently. I like Dom Traina. I think you keep Dom Traina around. I think Colton Wester's a great, shooting piece. But I think you need to flip Mahone if you're them, and you flip Johnny Stu, and you try and get, a scorer there. Not that I don't like Johnny Stu. Johnny Stu's that, role player guy that, Stu can help any team in the right spot. I just don't think this is right for Stu. I think Stu is not in a good situation right now. He's not a match for the Moose.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
He's a very defensive role player, which would be great for a team that can score like the Kodiaks. Get some defensive help on there, which would have really helped him in that Jets game.
Definitely.
Not a great news.
Exactly. Yeah, they need another scorer in there. That's what I think the Moose need. I think if they get that, they could be really good. Substantial improvement though, I don't know. It depends on who's rolled in free agency because everyone's got motives to go, everywhere. I just think it's going to be whoever does the best job of selling themselves and selling their team.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think that's going to be improvement.
Free agency.
Definitely, because I think Nas is going to go out of his way and try and sell his team as the best. I think he's going to do a good job at it. But yeah.
Nas, not Naz.
What, Dylan?
Let's see. We can move on now, though, to the topic that this was supposed to be about. I'll add everyone because, we need to get more people in here. I mean, and also to remind everyone, the finals are 7 Central tonight. Anyone that's here, watch the finals. I'll ship out a worn jersey of mine and sign it to a random person if we hit a viewer goal. I'll decide on what the viewer goal is at some point. But
how about TJ Warren?
No, my jersey.
Okay.
All right, now I'd let everyone know, what's up.
I cracked myself up.
All right, so now we can move on to the topic that this was supposed to be about originally. We want to talk about some of the other teams in here because it would feel wrong to do a podcast and not try and hit everybody a little bit. No pun intended there. But I think we're going to move on and talk about Jets Knights for about the rest of the show. And the first thing we can talk about there is just the key matchups for tonight. We'll break it down by position and what the importance of that matchup is for every spot. And we can start off at point guard. Huge matchup here, I think. Dinkolai versus Caleb Mueller. And it's not really a Dinkolai thing. It's can he hold Caleb Mueller down?
I don't think he can.
I don't either.
I don't need. That's
Too
what
much
I'm
of a-
worried about.
Too much of a score.
I think Dinkolai is going to be a liability on defense tonight.
Oh yeah, Caleb Mueller is just too much of a scorer to hold back.
Definitely, especially for someone that's just not a specialty
think-
defensive player.
Definitely. I don't think there's any point guard in the league right now that could stop him. At least hold him back.
Yeah, exactly. He's became on that level of player where you can't really hope to stop him. You just got to hope to contain him the best that you can.
Oh, yeah.
He's that volume of player to where he is good enough to, I think, score on just about anyone. You know, there's not a lot of guys in the league like that where it's just like you cannot stop them. But I think he was one of those guys in that category, definitely.
For sure. He's an offensive threat out there.
And I just don't think
Literally.
Dinkolai is. I think Dinkolai is too inconsistent. And I think the big thing for if Dinkolai hits shots tonight and looks good, then they might be in a good spot. They could make it, I think. But I'm not too confident in that. It's a big stage. Dinkolai's been inconsistent on a lot smaller stages, but you know. Aiden, what's up?
Talking about Aiden Van.
Yeah, he said something in chat. But I 100% think that Dinkolai is just not. Dinkolai is going to have to be a decent scorer tonight. They're going to need, you know, to match the Knights' volume of scoring. They're going to need what they had last night. I think if they play like they did last night, this is going to be a really, really good game. But they're going to have a good night from Free Smith, good night from Dinkolai. You know, all their role players are going to have to click and have a really solid night. That's what it's going to take for them to beat them. And so I don't know if Dinkolai is going to be up for that. Aiden said you didn't send him a trolley, Dylan.
I forgot.
He said he can hear you.
He can hear me. You gotta think sometimes. I'm playing.
But we qualified without that guy.
We don't need that dude.
Oh god. But shooting guard spot will be another big matchup. Boston and Jay Cotta. What?
Boston.
Boston.
Cook all night.
Literally.
You think so?
literally, bro. Yes.
Like Jay Cotta doesn't
No
even have a
question about
chance.
No, Jay Carter stands no chance.
Jay Cotta stays beneath 10 points all night.
And like Boston is gonna have a great game.
I think we're gonna do some. I think I'm gonna make a poll thing, like an over/under thing, and the winner of it, whoever gets the most right, is gonna get a badge point. I think that'd be like just cool to have on the finals. Like it'd be like things like that. Like, do we see him get over 10 points?
Yeah.
Jay Carter, he's not, bro. Boston is gonna have like a really, really good game. I'm saying that right now, and Jay Carter is not.
I respect it. I think Jay Cotta's solid, but like you said, I just don't know how he can match up against Boston. Time will tell.
Yeah. Which tile
It's
is it?
lime.
It's like the whatever.
But with small forward spot,
Jay Cotta.
Willis and Lloyd. This will be an interesting matchup. This will be probably the tallest player that's ever matched up against Willis.
Literally.
Last time they played, Boston actually matched up on Willis.
I'm actually excited to see this matchup.
Yeah, Lloyd. You know, this could be a turning point in the defensive player of the year race for Lloyd if he can stop Willis tonight. Which one was this? Hold up.
Yo, I don't know.
Dylan, you suck.
Bro.
Just kidding.
Hop off my knee, bro. What was on my meter
3
box?
grapes, 2 dragon fruits, 2 limes is what I see.
There's 4 dragon fruits.
I see 3.
Okay, 3 dragon
There's
fruits.
4.
That makes sense.
There's 4. Sam, did you look and see when I said there was 4?
No. Yeah. I
Okay,
did.
we barely qualified on that.
Oh.
Holy,
Made you look.
what a dude. Atta boy, Sammy. Me and Sam just clutched that one. You're welcome, Dylan. You're welcome, random man that's playing in the squad with us. But yeah, what do you guys expect from Willis tonight, and what do you expect from Logan Lloyd?
It could go either way for me.
Yeah, that is a tough matchup.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the most important.
Yeah. Like, this is like this is my favorite matchup. The most exciting matchup for me.
Definitely, I think this will be a good matchup.
I think most exciting for me is that center battle tonight.
Oh, that's going to be another really exciting matchup, I think.
Aiden
stop
James
going
has
ahead.
something.
He always going to hit or something.
We can go back to power forwards.
No, I don't. No. No, I'm fine.
I got a gold ring. Let's go.
Center. Center.
Ricky Blake and
Aiden
Aiden James.
Aiden James got something to prove, and Ricky Blake kind of does too. Proves he's one of the best centers in the league. I mean, people
If Ricky,
think he is, but like, I think this game, if he shuts out Aiden James, this game definitely puts his spot as top 2.
This is a legacy game right here because this is the first ever title the 2KSL is going to host. This cements your name and your team's name in the history of the 2KSL forever. So I think everyone tonight's out to have something to prove. They all best have something to prove, you know?
yeah,
They're all
they better.
they better or else I'm going to touch them.
We can touch them.
Yeah.
Can't just say that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you know, some people's. Never mind.
Yeah, we got Grayson. He's like 13.
Okay, yeah, I could
No, I
just
wasn't going there.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
actually going
Dylan no, yeah. Whatever you do not say
I was
what
actually
you were
gonna
going to say.
say-
Don't even say it. Okay. Now,
okay.
on to the next matchup. We got Jaquan Freesmith and Evan Solo. That's the last one we haven't covered yet. I think that's also bound to just... It's a different matchup than we're used to because they're both, I think, they're similar players. I think, obviously, Solo's the better defensive player, but I think Freesmith has proven he's the better offensive player lately in this playoff.
I think
I
Solo
agree with
takes
that.
that matchup.
I could definitely see it happening.
Jaquan has been inconsistent on every team but the Knights, so
Definitely has
Jaquan.
been.
him and Colby just haven't produced.
Jaquan Freesmith.
What do you guys sort of back to now? We've covered just about every matchup and what the importance of it is. So what is your key matchup tonight for both sides?
Devontae and Lloyd.
That's probably gonna be the deciding one. But I think most exciting for me is gonna be center, but Lloyd and Devontae is gonna decide the game.
I think yeah, like you just said, I think Lloyd and Devontae decide this game, but they've proven they can win without Devontae doing the scoring load. But I think if Lloyd shuts down Willis tonight, then that means everyone else on the Jets have to step up, and that means Ricky Blake is going to have to, for the Knights, going to have to do a good job defensively there because Aiden James will get a lot of touches if Willis is struggling tonight. And I think that means we'll see Freesmith have to take a step up. I mean, he's really taken that step up in the entirety of this playoffs, but I think we'll need to see him keep going on the biggest stage of them all, facing off against his old team for the first time. He's going to have to step up, and he's going to have to be big tonight. And I think Jay Cotta as well is going to be one that's going to step up and be big. Their entire lineup around Willis, if something happens to Willis, they all are the matchup of the game.
Definitely. Who's on Boston. Who was it?
Jay
Kata.
Cutter. Kata, bro. First you say Naz,
That's.
then you say Jaquan, and then you say
Bro,
Kata.
I can't pronounce anything. I can't pronounce anything. Leave me alone. That's definitely gonna be the most.
How do you
So
say
what
my
do,
name?
what do you think the
That's
Jets
the
need to do
most
to win
lopsided.
tonight?
What'd you say, Brady?
What do you think
Shut
the Jets
down
need to win tonight?
Boston somehow. Shut down Boston somehow.
They've got to shut down the backcourt.
They're not gonna shut
Yeah,
down Boston.
definitely.
They've got to shut down Caleb or Boston. I will say. I think the Jets are good enough scoring wise. If they shut down one of the two scorers for the Knights, I would say it's more of a 1A 1B thing on offense for the Knights at this point. I think Caleb is that good to where he can score in the same volume as Boston. He might not rebound or defend in the same way, but I think as far as scoring goes, Caleb can score at the same volume as any of the best players in the league.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So I think if one of the two gets shut down tonight, I think it's a good night. But like I said, I don't know how confident I am that either player can shut down one of the two. The Jets are really just. I'm gonna
I
have
just
to.
don't think Nicola or Nada can do it.
I'm not confident they can either. I don't know. We'll see though. Time will tell. But I hope they do for the sake of the game. But what do you guys think that Dylan? You didn't really say anything yet. What do you think that the Jets are gonna have to win tonight?
They gotta stop the backcourt. They have to. Like, if they can't shut down the backcourt, the Knights are easily winning.
I definitely agree with that. What do you guys think now the Knights need to do to win tonight? So I think are probably the favorites going into the game.
Me.
To be
They
honest,
just got to keep the backcourt running.
yeah.
Definitely, I think they can outscore the Jets. If this is what I'm expecting a shootout game tonight. I don't think this is going to be one of those games where we see 20 points scored in the first quarter. I think we'll probably end up with a really solid game. Like a lot of scoring going on from at least one side of the ball. Even if it is, something crazy happens, the Jets just can't get rolling, or the Knights just can't get rolling. I think one team will score the ball a ton.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the scoring and 3-point record is going to get broke today for the playoffs.
Oh boy, you crazy.
Ooh. You think someone's breaking 40 today?
Definitely. Whether it be Willis, Devontae, or someone.
Boy, Sam,
Or
you cracked me up.
Willis, or Boston.
I like it. I think it's definitely possible. We've seen Boston score 40 before. Willis has hit 37 before. Mueller's had 36 just last game. So I think, 40 is not a reach for any of the three of those guys.
I think they all do it with 3 points too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think they all, especially Caleb, one of the best shooters in the league. I think he's definitely could break it. Willis kind of had a slow start to last game. I think he might be due for a big night tonight. Let me check what the record
Dude I'm
is.
most excited to see to play tonight is Jaquan Free-Smith. He's out for revenge, He feels some type of way about getting traded,
Mm-hmm.
I just can't wait to see what he does for his revenge.
Definitely, I think that's going to be exciting. Now, I think we've kind of hit just about everything. So, what are you guys' predictions as far as the game goes? What do you think? Scoring. Final score, whatever you want to say. About the game. What do you expect tonight?
All right, I'm expecting a Knights dub, and I'm predicting the score. 108 to 92.
Okay. I think Knights take it, and let's say 110 to 95. I don't think it's gonna be very close at the end.
You literally that's what I did. Just trying to copy me. I was playing with you.
I think the Knights will probably come out with the win tonight. I don't know how big of a margin it's going to be. I think we'll probably see a Knight win by low double digits, probably. I think it'll be pretty close, and I think the Knights will pull away towards the second half. I think we'll see probably a 15-point finish, is my guess. I don't know how to put numbers on that, but I think we see a 15-point win from the Knights tonight.
Yeah.
Aiden said, can he hold Ricky Blake? I think so. I mean, he just held... I wouldn't even say held Sean Randall. Sean Randall had a really good game, but he held his own against Sean Randall. He didn't shut him down by any means, but he held his own. I think tonight, he's got a really good shot at taking care of Ricky Blake.
For real.
Sean Randall's really like a warm-up.
Yeah, Blake and Randall both have their days, and I mean, he really did, he played against 2020 Sean Randall last night and had 5 blocks, or 6 blocks, I believe.
Yeah, 6 blocks because everyone decided to tie the block record last night. You had 4 people on the playoff block record.
Do we really?
Yeah, Brayton Jones, LeBron James, Aiden James, and Sean Randall.
Bro.
Oh, wow.
All with 6.
LeBron.
But it's got the Jahamas, so I didn't know if he's like that one.
Can't be for real, bro.
No, that's how you pronounce it. That's what he made
Bro,
it.
you always say LeBron James.
I do?
Yes, all the time.
Oh.
That's crazy. The fucking LeBron.
And there's 2 people on the assist, and it's Dylan and Benacola.
I mean, what can I say?
Bro, I'm kind of going nuts right now.
I don't know about y'all, but it's just this thing about 2 big
Bro,
men.
I'm on the sauce. I'm on the sauce right now, baby.
Bro, this dude just interrupted.
Ah! First qualified.
Okay, Dylan, I was listening.
My bad, Dylan, bro. I qualified first. We only got 3 people in the squad right now.
You heard what I said?
Yeah, I
Sam?
disconnected.
Damn. It's good. We'll win. Dylan clutches up too, bro. What were you saying, Dylan?
Oh, I said I don't know about y'all, but it's just this thing about 2 big men just in the middle going at it against each other. Just really like it.
Yep.
And I'm willing to bet money someone can agree with me.
I think we all agree.
Well, I'm, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Love me some.
So, is that it? Do we have our final score predictions?
Yeah, 108
Yeah.
to what I say? 92.
Do we want to interview either of the captains real quick before we go? I could probably call Willis.
We want to interview Boston
Boston,
and Willis.
Yeah.
come here. Willis, Willis. Can I call you after we interview Boston? We finish.
He called Willis like Willis was there.
No, because he's in chat. He just said something. No, we just qualified first with 3 people. This is a dub right here. Boston. I won't be on during the interview. So you guys are gonna have to completely run the interview.
I got it.
So you guys are gonna have to ask Boston questions and stuff. I'm gonna give him the mic now.
Gotcha.
Hey Sam, let's do this. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Boston.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so are you nervous about the finals?
Somewhat. I'm confident.
You're confident? Well, I'm
Yeah.
confident in y'all. My final score for y'all is Knights win 108-92.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
if they'll
I
be able
got
to shut all
Knights
of us
winning
down.
15-1.
no, they can't.
Definitely
But
not.
one thing I want to know is what's like the game plan? Well, like don't give it away because like it's
Uh,
happened
I
before.
don't know if I'm gonna pull a Chance Murphy right now, but we just
Oh
plan to
my
go out there and win.
God.
What? So like, what are y'all
Who are you
focusing on
planning on?
doing?
Uh, obviously, want to stop the big names like Devontae Willis. He's shown he can put up amazing numbers, but I'm confident with the Defensive Player of the Year on him that we'll get the job done.
Oh yeah.
What are you planning on doing on offense?
Just what we normally do, get our backcourt
This
involved
dude just
heavily.
moaned. Anyways, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, just get our backcourt involved. Keep Ricky Blake. He's going to be a great presence offensively and defensively. I think he'll do a great job on Aiden James. And
Yeah.
Evan Solo can shut basically anybody down. I'm confident in that.
Sure. Bro, what was that?
You
That's Brady in the background.
Oh, what a loser.
Um,
Grab it
you
in, he
scared
killed
at all
himself,
about
and he
your
killed me
bench?
too.
Do what?
He said,
Hold up.
How is that so funny?
Do what?
I don't understand that.
do what?
Dylan, what do you say?
What do you mean what I say?
Huh?
Oh, I say what you said?
How?
I used to say do what until you started saying it.
So how is it so funny that I say it?
Bro, the way you say it, you go like, do what?
Y'all got any more questions for me?
Yeah, I do.
What?
I'll let Sam go
Go ahead,
first because
Dylan.
I don't have a question.
Oh my God. All right. You scared it all with your bench because Jets bench is definitely one of the best in the league.
Bro, our bench is better, and I can confidently say that.
To
We
me,
have-
Boston, it sounds like. Oh, no, my bad. Continue.
We have literally the best scoring point guard and shooting guard off the bench in the league.
I agree.
I think Papa Cran's gonna have a good night tonight.
You mean Daddy Coran?
Yeah, Daddy Cran.
Does that not feel weird saying to you, Boston?
Yeah, it does.
It's your dad.
Bro, I had a question. I just forgot what it. Oh, do you think Jay Cotta can hold you?
No,
Good answer. I agree.
I think Jakarta's good. I think y'all underrate him. Y'all think he sucks
Oh, underrate him.
or overrate
I
him.
think he's
We properly
overrated. No,
Y'all-
he is.
y'all
he
underrate
is
him. Y'all underrate
overrated.
him.
No, he's overrated. You just said overrated.
Y'all underrate
He's
him.
overrated.
I think he's good. He had a bad night against y'all, but
Against us.
yeah, he had a good enough night.
I mean, to be good, you gotta have a decent night against everybody. not a
And
bad
with the
night
team
against-
is like,
Literally.
with the team as good as the Jets in the finals, it's not like you're gonna have 3 players on. Like, it's not like you're gonna have your full starting lineup having 20.
Well, we didn't expect that, Boston Coran.
I'm just saying, like, he's he plays like the third option role there. He's not gonna
He reminds me
have.
of a sleepy Aiden Bain.
What, you think Aiden's y'all's third option?
Some nights he is.
Yeah,
I don't see who else would be because they got rid of reserve.
they have Bill,
Big,
Well, yeah,
Big Papa Bill.
but Bill's more of a defensive presence. Yeah.
More of a big boy.
I think that's all the questions. You got anything
Alright.
else to take, Dylan?
Yeah, I think that's all the questions for me too.
All right, here's Brady.
Bro, why did he leave so quick?
Any last
He was ready to
I
leave.
was gonna say any last words.
Literally.
Hey guys, I'm back.
This dude
Sorry,
lost and left
sorry
so
for
quick.
selling that game, dude. That sped kid grabbed me and killed himself. He literally killed himself and grabbed me and killed me. If he were just sit there and not been a little dickhead, then I would have won. His mom
His mom
puts
does
him up
not
for
love
adoption. She definitely doesn't love him. Like 100%. There's no way anyone loves that kid. Let me call Sir Willis. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, dude, there's no way they're banning a channel with like 100 subscribers. We have a call-in interview here with Sir Willis. Oh, we're trying to... This is the Come Ball special?
For sure.
Come.
Come.
But no, that way. Push the ball onto the come. Come the ball. Come.
Come the ball.
Please leave your message.
Oh my god, never mind. We're not going to interview Willis. We're just going to finish this game out on live, and then we can go.
Alright, man.
But, yeah, are there any other talking points we need to hit here?
No?
Come. Alright, then we can just come ball the rest of this game out and finish up. Come. Yeah, Aiden, actually, if you wanted to get an interview, then I'd be down with that.
Yeah, we get at least one Jets player. And the second captain, so.
Yeah, I do have a
Yo,
snap.
sugar.
Someone needs to go sabotage the blue team. They're going too fast. But they're kind of
You need to,
sabotaging us more.
You need to tell Boston how to like do an interview correctly.
He just straight up left.
He left so quick.
Willis, I called you and you didn't answer. We gotta get up there in the middle. Come ball it. Go. We're coming back.
Literally.
Don't let it fall down.
Literally.
Oh, it fell down.
It just fell down.
Oh.
Come on, push.
Whoa.
Willis, I'm gonna call you back and give you one last try. But if not, we're calling Aiden. This is the last phone call for Devontae Willis.
16 missed calls.
This is not Fall Guys?
No, he uninstalled it.
What a retard.
Willis.
Amen. Hello?
Please leave your message.
Oh my god. Aiden, just because he's the first captain, we were interviewing versus captains. I love you, Aiden. Alright, I'm calling.
Man, stop being soft, Aiden.
Your phone number, Willis.
That you know he don't get phone calls all the time, so he's not used to it.
Yeah, he didn't know how to pick him up.
Exactly.
I can call you on Discord, maybe. If that'll help you answer. I'm calling him on Discord.
Devon Martin.
Devontae Martin Willis.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Deal. Why'd you delete Fall Guys?
I'm not gonna lie, because I was thinking, right? And I think it was because of Red Dead, right? It was one of these, I wanted to re-download Call of Duty, I think it was. And I didn't want to delete Red Dead or anything like that, so I deleted Fall Guys.
Dude, yeah, we can't. Dude, I can't finish. Like I can't finish. We need you to win games. We got second twice because I choked. I've gotten the final 2 people twice on this stream and lost both times.
I'm solid. I'm re-downloading it right now, and it should be done in 3 hours.
We need to have a late night. We need to have just late night hangout games again tonight, like we used to back in the summer.
And now that I'm here, I just want to talk about one thing. One thing only. Kenyon Cobb, man. Listen, everybody catch and shoot God. Where is he in the playoffs? Where? If he's a shooting god, where is he? I don't understand. Everybody's so high on him, right?
30-something points in the lower.
I don't even think he's gonna be on the Barons for too much longer. I don't even think he's gonna be in the league for too much longer. If he's a free agent, every GM, if you're watching this, don't pick him up. He's not worth it. He's bad defensively. He's definitely not worth paying him. If you're gonna pay him, might as well just give him like some hot dog and fries. I don't know what the Barons are thinking. I feel like if the Barons didn't have Kenyon Cobb, they could have moved on. I think. But I'm not gonna.
He had 20 points.
You know what else? Oh my God. When was the last time Kenyon Cobb talked? When?
Like, after the lower.
He's not getting the badges. That's why he sucks. If he wanted to get a better basketball
Sam said it was
player,
after the Knights game.
someone that's active at least, But that's it.
He had 33 in the
That's
Knights.
it.
Just leave Sam. Dylan's not even here, so. But yeah. What about the Knights tonight? There's no Kenyon Cobb on the floor, and you're playing against one of the best defensive players in the league. What do you expect from your matchup tonight?
Who's even guarding?
I'm back.
Yes, I don't know who's
Rob
guarding.
is.
Logan Lloyd.
That's light. I'm saying that. I'm like, I don't care. Even if I don't perform as well as I usually perform, I know that I have guys like Aiden, or even Jaquan some nights. He will have a good enough game. So if I do bad, that he can come in and kind of like substitute for my absence of scoring. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he doesn't do it a lot, but he does it sometimes. And sometimes that's just all we need. And Jay Cotta, a lot of people saying that he's overrated. He's a little bit overrated. He's not bad at all. People are acting like he's a bad basketball player, whatever. He's still someone that can drop a triple double any night of the week, even if it is only like 12 points.
I agree. I think he's a really solid player. He has bad shooting percentages last night in the game, but he had 17, 9, and 8. And I think a lot of the bad shooting percentages is because he was the one that was taking those shots late in the shot clock when you couldn't get a shot off against the Moose. He was the one taking those shots. And when he got to the rim, he was met by Dom Traina and Sean Randall, 2 really big players, really big shot blockers, So I think Jay Cotta's really solid.
Yeah.
As a
I feel
team.
like,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I feel like later in the future, once he starts getting those badges and more badges start to come in, I think he could be a really good player, maybe even like an all-star. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I could definitely see that. So what would you expect, as a team tonight? What is your expectations, hopes, and game plan, going into this game? What do you want to see from your teammates?
I feel like there's maybe 3 guys that we're worried about scoring, and that's Boston, Caleb, and I think think Logan maybe. I'm not sure who their top, like who
Logan,
their
the third
top
guy,
scorer
third
is.
guy is Ricky
But
Blake
I'm
or
sure-
Lloyd.
You said Ricky Blake.
Yeah, Ricky Blake or Logan Lloyd, but Ricky Blake's gonna be guarded by Aiden. So
Yeah, I feel like if we can stop those three players and like continue to do what we did against the Moose offensively, I think we can win. And it's not easy. It's gonna be hard, and I think we can do it though.
I definitely do too. Last night you guys had 5 players with 15 plus points, and that's the kind of scoring you're gonna need from your surrounding cast if you're gonna win tonight. You know, it's gonna be difficult playing against such a good defensive player, but if your teammates step up and everybody around you plays well, I think we're gonna have a really good game tonight.
Definitely. Also, yeah, just a note to Sam Reese. I know you're listening. Just cut Kenyon. You don't even want to trade him. Just cut him. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say.
He says that he's gonna pick him up day
Also,
one of free agency.
Just one last word. Kenyon, stay off the weed. You know what I mean? Because you can tell the way he's playing, he's got to be on something. He's not sober.
Yeah, I got you.
He had 20 points and then 30.
And you know, the way he's been playing is
33
just
against a better
blasphemous.
team.
He had 33
There's no
against the
way
Knights.
that you can be an all-star and not perform that bad. Blasphemy.
Sam said he had 33 against the Knights.
And did they win? Did they win?
You
No.
can't win because of one player.
No.
Man.
Exactly. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's it.
He also had 3 blocks. Back to the he's bad
That's
defense.
the only question. Did
He
they
also
win?
said he had 3 blocks.
And I can have 3 blocks in a game. I know a
He
friend.
said he
He's
was bad.
5'2".
Tell him he said he was bad defense.
We're playing at the park. He was guarding like a good 5'8" guy. He had 3 blocks. It's not that difficult.
So you're
Also-
saying he's still bad defensively, you think?
Yep. He's the worst player in the league. my opinion. I'd rather have Barnes. What's his name? On my team, Austin Barnes or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd rather have him on my team than Kenyon Cobb any night of the week.
Okay. Would you?
That's it.
I'd rather have Cabo than Adam.
What do you think? What do you think that the score of you versus Kenyon Cobb 1-on-1 would be? I was expecting.
I was expecting something really fast. He
Yeah.
just didn't say
I'm gonna be
anything.
honest. You got players like David Dela Cruz. He deserves.
Okay, at least I'm not that bad.
And what did David do? Go 1-8.
Yeah.
What did you do? Go 4-5?
Ask him if David is better than Kenyon.
Is David better than Kenyon? That's what Dylan asked.
Yes, he is. And you know, if I'm saying that, there's a problem.
I think you're high right now. That's what I think.
Sam said he thinks you're high.
I'm 100% sober. Never took anything in my life. I just know Kenny
That
Cobb
is
does
cap.
not deserve to be in the 2KSL. He can go to the 2KFL or something. But not this league. Not this league. No way.
He's
Yeah,
produced
this
on
dude
that
just said
show.
2K.
That's all I have to say.
I know
He said-
that dude just did not
He
say.
had one
He said
bad
it.
game.
He said he belongs there.
Oh,
What? He belongs in the 2KFL?
That's what Dylan was asking why you said 2KFL, and I was telling him because you said he belongs there.
Because they're worse. They're like our XFL. They're not gonna last past like 5 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, they basically just copied us. You know, we're obviously the better league.
Definitely. So, is there anything else about the finals you want to talk about tonight? Any final statements?
Don't be surprised if the Jets end up winning.
I don't think it'd be that huge of a surprise to anybody.
No, I'm be surprised.
Oh, I would be
pretty
surprised.
It was a surprise when we beat the Kodiaks.
Not really.
I think it's definitely I think the Knights are the favorites, but I don't think it would be like a surprise. I think we're gonna have a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a surprise when they beat the Kodiaks first until Chance pulled a chance.
Literally.
I'll give you Austin Barnes, right? For Kenyon Cobb, just so Kenyon Cobb can spend the rest of his career on the bench. Never play a single minute in the 2KSL ever again.
Sam.
I think that's a good deal.
It's what he deserves.
Sam said no.
Well, that's why he's not winning a ring this year.
Also, one last question,
They're not
Devontae.
either.
What do you have to
Let him wait till
say
next season.
about Dinkolai holding the trophy after last night's win? What was up with that? Why Dinkolai?
I'll let him. He said,
I let him.
I heard him talking bad about Kenyon Cobb, and I liked it. So, I gave him the trophy. And that's why Dan Kolai is a 10 times better basketball player than Kenyon Cobb will ever be. And that's a fact.
Is that your driving motive tonight? Just to destroy Kenyon Cobb's legacy?
And you remember the law poster I had?
Yeah.
You wanna know why I did that?
You were thinking about Kenyon Cobb.
In my mind, I looked down at the other guy that was guarding me. You know whose face I saw?
Whose?
Kenyon Cobb's.
Amen.
Kenyon's Cobb's.
He doesn't even care about the championship.
I hope I don't see him in the league next year, but, with Sam, what's the word? Incompetence
Wait till
of
next
realizing
year.
that he's a bad basketball player.
Wait till
I
next year.
probably am. So,
Ain't that right, Dylan?
yeah, you
Wait
gotta
till
do better,
next year.
Sam.
They both said wait till next year.
Oh, I am waiting until next year. When he gets eliminated in the playoffs again. I'll wait.
Oh, you're about to get eliminated tonight.
Sam said you're gonna get eliminated tonight.
Alright. Well, at least I made it. Where's their conference championship at? Where's the
He didn't have to play the best team. He didn't have to play the best team in the
I'll see
league.
you going to Louisville to play the Knights.
He said he didn't play. You guys didn't play the best team in the league like they did.
And we're about to.
And you're gonna lose.
He said you're losing.
You know
The
what?
same team I played.
Hey, we're not gonna get simmed that easy, like you guys did.
No, we didn't really get sick.
Sam, don't ruin this for yourself, all right? I like this, Sam.
This next Jets Barons game is gonna be personal.
Dude, yeah, the next.
You just gotta realize.
Dude, would you consider Jets Barons a rivalry, Devontae, if they keep Kenyon Cobb on the roster?
Nope, just the Jets Kenyon Cobb rivalry. That's it.
So
I
no,
have no problem with anybody else on the Barons except Kenyon Cobb.
I don't know. It was a rivalry at first
think that's
because
fair.
we traded Grayson.
I think that's fair.
Now he's talking trash about the
Also, he's a
players.
Razorback fan, which I'm not saying I have anything against other Razorback fans. Just that Razorback fan.
yeah, I was about to say I'm a Razorback
Nah,
fan.
he said he doesn't. Nah.
Hey, like
He said
I
he doesn't
said,
like
he's the
you,
only
Brady.
Razorback fan I have a problem with.
Word,
You know
word.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You're cool, I guess.
I guess.
I don't have any
Wow.
problem with you. You don't talk about the Razorbacks
He's
every 5
getting
seconds
sent
like
back
you
down to the GD.
Oh, we're third in swimming. Who cares about swimming, bro? Damn.
We're like the best track and field team ever.
Oh, yeah, best softball, best
We're good baseball team. Who
gymnastics.
cares? Who watches baseball?
Me. Which I
Who
play.
watches college baseball?
Me.
Sam said he watches both.
You watch college baseball, Sam? That explains a lot.
Yep.
That explains a lot.
All right.
Really nothing wrong
How
with
long
watching
is it?
college baseball.
How long is the streaming going on? 1 second. Let me check this.
Like 2 hours, I think. I know, like an hour, 15 minutes.
Wait,
Hour
I
and-
don't.
Hour and 5
Wait,
minutes.
was I going for 2?
Oh,
What?
yeah, we started at
I didn't even know I scored
3:40.
a touchdown. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing Madden.
Oh no,
with,
you're good. You're good.
My teammate here.
Team bonding.
Yeah.
What do y'all? Hey, are y'all playing? Are y'all playing 22?
What'd you say?
Are y'all playing 22 or 23?
22.
We need to get our My League on. I installed the PS4 version just so I can play with y'all, but like we never have.
Hey, we can if you want to right now.
If we get off Fall Guys, then for sure.
I'm gonna head out anyways.
Same, I'm about
Hey, and just know this. Just know this.
Cool.
David.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll get on
Who's
Tay.
next?
Thank you.
What'd
Yeah,
you say?
but just just let me know.
I will.
Just know this. David, Boston, Brady, and Jay Cotta. And who's the other dude? Aiden.
Shit, we got a
Oh,
lead.
Team Snapchat sent me a message.
If you know that list, you know.
What is that?
Never mind.
What is that list?
Bro, let me say it
Never
again.
mind.
David,
All I'm
Aiden.
saying is,
Aiden
I don't
James,
even think Kenyon Cobb is
Brady,
top
Boston.
15 at his position.
and I forgot who
Okay.
the other dude was.
That's all I'm saying. I know some college players better than him. Like DeAndre James. Just like DeAndre James. DeAndre James does 15 times. He does everything but 15 times better.
Here's the list: David, Boston, Brady, Aiden, Jay Cotta.
Oh, is that
If
your
you know,
video
you know.
list?
Yeah, we could say that.
Is that his what list?
Dylan sends us educational videos sometimes on Snapchat.
That's nice.
Yep. Well, hey, anybody here? Devontae, you two, anybody got any last words of the stream? We'll probably wrap it up here.
Kenyon, if you're
All I
watching
gotta
this,
say,
you suck.
There we go from
is
Tay.
go not go Barons. Go Cody Hanks.
I'm just saying,
Sam?
Sam, I would never let anybody talk about my players like that.
Sam, anything else from you?
All I got is next year's gonna be big for the Barons.
Sam says next year's gonna be big for the Barons. That should be it for us, boys. We're gonna to everybody that stopped by today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys at 7 tonight for the finals.